So let us start with the scattering theory. So before proceeding, scattering theory and its role in quantum mechanics. First of all, let us briefly review scattering theory in classical manner, or as we studied the scattering theory in classical mechanics, right? So वहीं से हम इसको start करेंगे. So, and why scattering theory is important in physics? That is a very important question. And what is scattering? So let us define first of all scattering. What is the meaning of scattering? So फिजिक्स में हमारे पास देयर इज वाइड रेंज ऑफ प्रॉब्लम जहाँ पे हम स्कैटरिंग की बात करते हैं. बड़े सारे प्रोसेसेस हैं जहाँ पे स्कैटरिंग की बात करते हैं. सो बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग वी नो दैट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ स्कैटरिंग. सो व्हाट इज स्कैटरिंग? स्कैटरिंग मीन्स इट्स ए प्रोसेस इन विच पार्टिकल और रेडिएशन, नॉट सिंपल पार्टिकल बट ए पार्टिकल और रेडिएशन of some form are forced to deviate from a straight path by localized uniformities. So what are localized uniformities? Say if a particle is sitting somewhere, localized uniformities means it may include particle or radiation. Say something is sitting here and a particle is coming, and when it comes closer to it, its path will change, straight line path. So that means this particle, it may be a particle or it may be a radiation or anything else, so that this particle, when it is coming closer to this, that means it will deviate from its straight line path, right? So such a thing is known as scattering, right? Uniformities in the medium through which they pass. जिस मीडियम से वो पार्टिकल क्रॉस कर रहा था, एंड जैसे वो मीडियम में कोई यूनिफॉर्मिटीज की लोकलाइज्ड यूनिफॉर्मिटीज मींस समथिंग इज देयर, इट मे बी पार्टिकल और वेव or it may be radiation, then it will change its path. So this is known as scattering, right? This is the meaning of scattering. Now what is scattering theory? Let us try to understand that. Next is the scattering theory. Basic definitions की मैं अभी बात कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? Scattering theory, it is a framework for studying and understanding the scattering of waves and particles. Waves and particles, right? So let us take certain examples. So first example is, you can see so many examples in physics regarding scattering theory, but it's a very interesting example. Sunlight is scattered by raindrops. Sunlight, it interacts with raindrops, and the result is a rainbow. and sunlight interacts with gases in the atmosphere, and the result is the blue color of sky. The result is the blue color of sky. Then another example is the interaction of billiard ball on the billiard table. Interaction of billiard ball on a billiard table. Then Rutherford scattering. It's a very classical problem of scattering in quantum, and using this scattering theory we are able to identify nuclei, or we are able to give the idea of nuclei, and using this experiment people try to find out the size of the nucleus, and that's the advantage. Then Bragg scattering and so on. There are so many. Bragg scattering. Compton scattering is another example. There are so many examples, right? So before moving towards these quantum problems, or how scattering theory will be taken care in quantum mechanics, we first of all recapitulate classical scattering theory, right? So now let us try to understand that what is classical scattering theory. Okay, so let us talk about classical scattering theory. तो इसमें सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं, we will assume a scattering center. It's a scattering center. ये scattering center है, ठीक है? And what do you mean by scattering center? Scattering center क्या होता है? A site at which particle or wave are scattered. कोई particle आ रहा है, particle is coming from somewhere. तो स्कैटरिंग सेंटर के पास जाके क्या होगा, इट विल डेविएट इट्स पाथ, ठीक है? तो ये होता है. तो सर दैट मीन्स सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं, वी विल कंसीडर ए स्केचिंग सेंटर. एंड व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय स्कैटरिंग सेंटर? स्केचिंग सेंटर मीन्स इट इज ए साइट एट विच particle or wave are scattered. So suppose ये पाथ है, एक्चुअली मीन स्कैटरिंग सेंटर के आसपास हमने क्या किया, ये एक्सिस कंसीडर कर लिया, इट्स एक्सिस, ये एक्सिस है nearby this scattering center, and let me call it a scattering center. So a particle is coming, when a particle coming closer to it in a straight line path, it may come from anywhere. So इस एक्सिस के पैरेलल सपोज करो एक पार्टिकल इसके पास आ रहा है, इसके पास जाते ही क्या होगा, what will happen? It will deviate from its path, right? It will deviate its path. तो इसका पाथ ये हो जाएगा, ठीक है? So it is the incoming particle, and when it comes in the influence of this scattering center, it may be a particle, it may be a wave, it will deviate its path, so it is a scattered particle, ठीक है? And there is a very important term. First is the scattering angle. So scattering angle, it is the angle between what? It is angle between the incoming particle or wave and scattered रे। इन दोनों के बीच में जो एंगल है, दैट एंगल इज नोन एज स्कैटरिंग एंगल। सो पाथ क्या होगा? इट इज द पाथ। इफ दिस स्कैटरिंग सेंटर इज नॉट देयर, देन दिस incoming particle must follow a straight line path. So this line and this is the scattered wave or the scattered particle or the path of the scattered particle. So इन दोनों के बीच में इसको अगर मैं बैकवर्ड प्रोड्यूस करूं, ये इसको अगर मैं इस तरह से, तो ये जो एंगल मेरे पास यहाँ पे बन रहा है, एंड दिस एंगल इज नोन एज व्हाट? दिस एंगल इज नोन एज व्हाट? दिस एंगल इज स्कैटरिंग एंगल, एंड लेट मी कॉल इट एज थीटा. Then there is a very interesting term, that is impact parameter. Next term is the impact parameter. So if a particle is having some energy E and it is scattered with certain angle, then we will define another term, that is the impact parameter. Impact parameter is this one. This distance, this perpendicular distance B is known as impact parameter. So what is this impact parameter? It is the perpendicular distance between this line and this line. It's the actual path. If this is not there, and how this impact parameter and angle are related to one another, let us try to see that. Suppose ये यहाँ पे हमारे पास it is a scattering center, ये scattering center है and ये axis है. Then suppose एक particle मेरे पास यहाँ से आ रहा है and one particle is following this path and another particle, one particle is coming through this path and another is through this path. Two particles. So what will happen? This particle is deviated more and this particle is deviated less. ये इस तरह से deviate कर जाएगा and this particle will be deviated in this manner or in this manner. So what is scattering angle? In this case, this is the scattering angle. Let me call it as theta prime. And for this case, this is the scattering angle theta. And corresponding to this, this is the impact parameter. This is the perpendicular distance. And corresponding to this, it is the beta prime. B prime will be the impact parameter. ये हमारे पास impact parameter आ रहा है इस केस में. So larger the impact parameter, smaller is the scattering angle. Means जितना b की वैल्यू, means impact parameter ये बता रहा था how closely particle is approaching the, and it's a perpendicular distance, right? How closely it is approaching the scattering center. It is that one. So this impact parameter is a very important parameter. So that's what is happening here. So it's basically a perpendicular distance. ये perpendicular distance होती है. So इसकी perpendicular distance की terms में आप लोगों को definition मिल जाएगी. But actual meaning is this one. This is the meaning of this scattering parameter. So smaller the, so what we are concluding from this diagram, smaller the impact parameter, greater is scattering angle. Clear? So इसी में हम क्या करते हैं, अब फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ हार्ड स्फीयर स्कैटरिंग. हार्ड स्फीयर स्कैटरिंग मींस बिलियर्ड बॉल का हम एग्जांपल लेके चलते हैं. बिलियर्ड बॉल पे क्या करते हैं, इट्स अ स्कैटरिंग प्रोसेस. तो कहाँ से हिट करना है, किस डायरेक्शन में हिट करना है, all those things are kept in mind. And what should be the angle of that scattered ball, जो बॉल स्कैटर करती है उसका एंगल क्या होगा, एवरीथिंग डिपेंड्स अपॉन दिस व्हाट वी कॉल दिस इम्पैक्ट पैरामीटर. आई डोंट नो आपने वो चीज फील की वहां पे कि नहीं की, बिकॉज हमें रियलाइज करना है चीजों को, जो हम डेली लाइफ में चीजों को देखते हैं वही हमने क्या करना है यहाँ पे इक्वेशंस की टर्म्स में, और जो बिहेवियर है उन ट्रेजेक्टरीज को अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं हम यहाँ पे फिजिक्स में. ठीक है. सो लेट अस टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ हार्ड स्फीयर स्कैटरिंग. सपोज एक बिलियर्ड बॉल है, it's a scattering center, and it's like a billiard ball, and say it is the axis of this suppose इसको हिट करना है हमने, we are hitting it from somewhere, say I'm trying to hit it from here. जैसे बॉल यहाँ पे हिट करेगी दूसरी इस पॉइंट पे, it will go in this way, and say it is the center. It's the center. If it is center, then it is the normal. It is the normal, right? यहाँ से इस तरह से डेविएट कर जाएगी. It will go like this, such that if it is bounced elastically or scattered. So how I decided that that's what will happen. And what is the angle of scattering? So angle of scattering is basically, if this ball is not there, then it should follow this path, and it is the scattered. So that means this angle theta is known as angle of scattering. It's known as angle of scattering. And what about this angle and this angle? It's like a reflection. It's like a reflection, and angle of incidence must be equal to angle of reflection, and it is the angle between the normal. Normal के साथ incident और दूसरी रे में, right? So things are very simple. So that means let me call it as this angle as alpha and this angle is alpha. This is the law of reflection. This angle must be equal to this angle. So that means alpha plus theta must be equal to pi, right? So 2 alpha is equal to theta, sorry, pi minus theta. So alpha क्या आ जाता है, pi upon 2 minus theta by 2. Or we can say that twice of alpha is equal to what? It is pi minus, sorry, not twice of alpha, but from here I can calculate theta also. So theta आ जाता है pi minus twice of alpha. Alpha ये आ रहा है in terms of theta and this is theta in terms of alpha. What are we doing? Clear? So what is my objective in this hard space scattering problem? My objective is to find out that how theta is linked with the impact parameters. Purpose क्या है? How theta means how scattering angle is linked with the impact parameter. So now my objective is to find out that how scattering angle is linked with impact parameters. So let us try to look at this diagram again. This is very interesting diagram. So what is it? This is radius of what? What is this? This is the radius. किसकी? बॉल की. बिलियर्ड बॉल की क्या है ये? रेडियस है. कभी कभी बिलियर्ड टेबल के आसपास जाओ खेलने के लिए तो थोड़ा फिजिक्स ढूंढो वहां पे. वेयर इज द सेंटर एंड व्हाट विल हैपन एंड ट्राई टू प्ले विद द एंगल. ठीक है, यही इसमें होता है कैरम बोर्ड में. एंगल मैटर, सेंटर मैटर. स्कैटरिंग सेंटर का सेंटर जो है वेयर इट इज लोकेटेड एंड वेयर वी हैव टू हिट. So that means the problem is like this. It's like this. It's like this. अगर ये एंगल अल्फा है then it should also be alpha. Means this angle is alpha and this is the radius of the billiard ball. And what is this? This distance is the impact parameter. Now you can apply simple trigonometry that B upon R is nothing but sine of alpha. B upon R is equal to this one. So B is equal to R sine alpha. So B क्या आ जाता है? R sine alpha, not alpha, sorry. Alpha की वैल्यू क्या थी? Because we have to incorporate theta. So alpha is pi by 2 minus theta upon 2. So what is it? It is equal to R cos of theta upon 2. ठीक है, तो ये मेरे पास जो इक्वेशन आ जाती है. ठीक है, एंड वी कैन आल्सो कैलकुलेट फ्रॉम हियर थीटा. सो थीटा क्या आ जाएगा? थीटा को अगर हम बात करें तो थीटा कम्स आउट टू बी 2 cos इनवर्स B over R. आप कर सकते हो. You can do this calculation from here at your own. So this is the required expression for this scattering angle and impact parameters. Then is writing a very interesting. I am following book Quantum Mechanics by DJ Griffith. उसमें ये किया हुआ है. ठीक है, तो उसमें एक और इक्वेशन लिखी हुई है. लेट अस ट्राई टू सी दैट इक्वेशन एंड देन what he is concluding from this and the experience of billiard ball experiment, that theta is equal to 2 cos inverse B over R is equal to 0 here. Sorry, if B is less than equal to R and if B is greater than equal to R. So if B is equal to R means B upon R की वैल्यू 1 आएगी and cos inverse cos 1 कब आता है? 0 पे. So theta should be 0. ये आ गया. If it is greater than that, then it is 0 automatically. Let us try to understand it with the help of a diagram. This thing, this equation. So suppose I am having a billiard ball like this. It's a billiard ball. There is another billiard ball which is coming, and say it is the axis of this, and another billiard ball is coming. And it's approaching. This way, it's approaching. And what is the impact parameter? This is the impact parameter, and this is its radius. Now what will happen? This B is greater than R, so that means it will cross, impact parameter. So, not, this is not, but yeah, just this is the impact parameter. This is the impact parameter. Now this distance B is less than this R. This is R. This is B is less than R. So if it will hit it here, then it will bouncing like this. It will bounce in this manner, and it will go in this direction. But if it is greater, means if in place of this, if it is moving in this way, if it is moving in this way, then it will go as it is. If it is not touching it, just cross it. So it will cross. Then it will not tabulate. Means in this case, this is the impact parameter, this perpendicular distance, right? So ये हमारे पास यहाँ पे relationship है, वो समझ आ रही है, ठीक है? So then in the next lecture, I will discuss with you, if in place of a hard ball, if we are having a flux of particles, a large number of particles are coming and they are interacting with the scattering center, and how things will change. And a flux of particle is coming, that means the idea of solid angle will also be there. So in the next lecture, I will discuss that, right? So that's all for this